Hello, my name is Jeff Shelley. I'm Director of Admissions at Lawson State Community College. This recording is to show you how to submit an online admissions application. These pages are simply copies of real web pages you will use as you apply online. So the icons and the links that appear here are not really connected to our website and are for training purposes only. When you log on to www.lawsonstate.edu, you will see icons that say Apply here. And these will lead to a page that looks similar to the one you see with this blue and green icon at the top. You will also see the information below it, and I would encourage you to take a moment once you begin the process and read these statements because they directly apply to your application and how the process will proceed. And after you've finished reviewing this video, you can actually go to the website, click Apply Now, and begin the process. Once you click Apply Online, click here, you will go to a screen that looks like this one. New students have to create a user ID. In order to do that, you will click Get One. If you already have a user ID and a password, and you're simply revisiting the site to complete some information, you would use that here and go ahead and log in. Otherwise, you're going to click Get One and begin the process. To create a new account, you're going to enter some information about yourself. Each of these fields represent the information that you need to enter. You'll also create a username. You'll also create a new password and then re-enter that new password. Finally, you will click the Submit button here. This screen shows someone who has already entered primary applicant information. And your screen will look like this. You'll need to check the information for accuracy. And if it is accurate, you'll go ahead and click Create My User Account. You'll be led to a screen like this. Admission Application Contents. Each of these major headings, personal information, emergency contact, employment information, high school education, intended field of study, and prior college, contain subfields that you also must enter. Once you have entered all of the information for all of the fields represented, you will reach the end of the online application. Under Personal Information, you are taken to this screen. Notice that some of your information already appears here at the top. You entered that information earlier. You will now go ahead and complete the rest of these required fields and click Save and go to Next. This shows how the screen looks after the information has been entered on the Personal Information page. This is the Emergency Contact Information screen. You will enter a person's name here and a telephone number in case of an emergency that we may call in this field. Then you'll click Save and go on to Next. This is the Employment Information field, where the arrows indicate you will enter data and click Save and go on to Next. This is the High School or GED Information screen. You will let us know whether you graduated high school or received a GED by clicking here. You will indicate the state in which you earned a GED or the high school diploma here. And if you're a high school graduate, you'll locate your high school name, the type of diploma you earned, and the year you graduated. Finally, you will click Save and go on to Next. This is how the screen looks once it has been completed. This is the Intended Field of Study screen. You will select your intended academic award, and you will do so by using these drop-down toggles. Here by selecting a major, here by selecting a degree option, selecting a transfer option here, whether this is an intended transfer curriculum, your enrollment term here, the campus on which you intend to enroll, and your enrollment status. Your enrollment status will default to admission pending. This is because you're required by state board policy to submit a form or forms of identification before we may admit you to the college. You can visit the website under the admissions information area to review the acceptable types of identifications. Most students simply mail a notarized copy of their Alabama driver's license to our office, or they present the driver's license information personally at one of our office locations. Finally, if you've attended college somewhere before attending Lawson, you will fill out the prior college information. You will find your school, select its name, the city and state will appear, and you will indicate the years which you enrolled and whether or not you earned a degree. And if you are currently on academic suspension from the last college you attended, you will indicate this by clicking yes. Or if you're not on suspension, click no. Then click Save College. If you need to add more than one, you will simply repeat the process, click Save College here, and after you're finished, click Return to Main. This shows the screen after a college has been entered. And you can see that in this case, the sample is Auburn University at Montgomery. This screen shows how it looks if you add an additional college. You would click Save College and then Return to Menu. And you'll note here that 2 colleges now appear at the top. After all the colleges have been entered, you can return to the main menu. Once all of the fields under all the major headings have been entered, you will click Complete Application. You should see red check marks beside each field entry. This indicates that each field has been successfully input. Once you click the Complete Application button, you will see this page. Check this information for accuracy. Amend it if necessary. This is the second page. Once all the data has been reviewed, you'll click Print Page. You notice that it contains a signature line and a date line. You will sign and date this page. You will mail both pages to our office, or you may deliver both pages to our office. If these pages fail to print, you can download the application verification form from our website. This is a sample of how the printed page will appear. It's page 1. This is a sample of how page 2 will appear. Again, the printed pages are mailed to either campus. Here is the Birmingham campus address, and here is the Bessemer campus address. Please include the tagline, Attention Admissions Office. Remember the forms of identification. To review the acceptable types, please visit the website and look under the admissions information link. Now, when you click the Submit Application button on the previous page, this page appears. You must click Submit Application here. Your data will then be submitted. You should receive an automated email response indicating that your data has been received. If you do not receive the notification, please email us at admissions@lawsonstate.edu or call 205-929-6309 or 205-929-3418. Thank you so very much for your interest in Lawson State Community College.